Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kara and today I am doing a huge first impressions video on a ton of different products. I have some things that I have been trying for about a month or two, and then I have some things where today was the first or second time that I used a product, and I am just so excited to kind of talk to you about a few of my new obsessions and stuff like that. So let's just go ahead and get on into the try on first impressions video portion. So the first thing I started off with is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I put this underneath my primer, which has been the Professional. I haven't really switched it up in a while. I really want to find a primer that works perfectly for me because so far I have not found one, and this I just don't know like how much of a difference it makes in my makeup routine. I don't know if it's even necessary, if it's a necessary step, so I'm a little iffy on it, and I don't know, I can't decide. I'm just going to put on the Professional. Like I said, this is the primer I have used for forever, and yeah, I don't know, I really want to try other primers. I just do not know where to start. So I have used the Professional for months now. Now I'm going to get into the really fun stuff, which is the Naked Skin foundation. I love this foundation so much. I should honestly just do a review for how much I love this foundation. So it's a very lightweight coverage. It feels lightweight, but it also kind of appears lightweight. I got this from my friend back home, and she just gave it to me out of the goodness of her heart, and I'm almost out of it, and I was like, I need more. Like, this is seriously so good. So I bought a new one like probably 2 weeks after she gave me this one, and it was almost out because I'm obsessed. If you have really oily skin, I think this would work so nicely. Like, it gives you a nice little shine, but like the kind of shine an oily person would want. It's seriously amazing, and I really appreciate that she gave it to me. Thank you, Serena. I'm obsessed. The only thing I don't like about this is I know that there's like this much foundation in here, and for some reason like you can't really turn it, so it's just kind of like messy. That's why the nozzle is all gross, because you have to really work with it to get it out, but it's worth it. This foundation is awesome, and I have used like nothing else except for this. The only thing I will say is this foundation is stinky. I don't know what it is, but it smells so weird. It's really kind of chemically, and like the second I put it on my face, I can smell it like terribly. But I will say, like, once it's blended in and stuff, you're good to go. It doesn't really smell anymore. Now I am just taking literally the only concealer I own. This is the Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline, and I like it. I just kind of want something a little more heavy duty, I think. Yeah, I think this is a good concealer. I think it's a really nice starting point, but I definitely want something that is a little thicker coverage for sure. And now that all of that is done, I'm taking this Tarte Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder. I really have not tried much from Tarte. I just have a few of their palettes. So I'm pretty excited to try this. Let's see. The only thing I will say right off the bat is there's only like 2 tiny holes in here, so getting product out is kind of a hassle. Definitely not like the Laura Mercier powder, which is what I was kind of expecting it to work like, but so far I definitely think the powder is a nice powder. I'm definitely gonna, use it a bit more, but I think off, firsthand it seems to keep me pretty matte, and it looks pretty nice on my skin, so that's awesome, of course. Now I'm just taking the Tarte Skin Twinkle Lighting Palette, and I'm going to take that middle shade there and set my under eye concealer. I did like a whole review on this palette, and I have to like really kind of work through to the middle shade and just make sure I'm picking up the product and not like the scratchy top of it. I will link my entire review down below in case you're interested in all of that. I definitely think this middle shade works as an under eye setting powder. I think it looks so awesome, but like I said, you really kind of have to work through the top layer, and that's just kind of the thing you have to do to get through, sadly, but it's a really nice palette. Now I'm taking a Milani Baked Blush. This is in the shade Bellissimo Bronze, and I have not even opened this yet or swatched it or anything, so I'm going to do that really quick. I love the Milani Baked Blushes, so I feel like this is also going to be gorgeous. Oh my goodness, okay. Whoo! Wow, I don't know, that might be too dark as an actual bronzer for me, but that is so stunning. I'm going to try it out and do a light hand, of course, and let's just try and warm up my cheeks a little bit. There's also a lot of shimmer in here, so I'm not sure if this is really, you know, going to be the best bronzer, but we will see. And now I'm taking the Benefit Blush in Dallas. I have been using this for quite some time. I'm obsessed with it. I think it's such a gorgeous and natural color, so I'm just going to put that on my cheeks. Now I'm taking the brow definer, which I also have had for quite some time. I just am not sure if I've talked about it at all. I love this. It seriously makes filling in your eyebrows so easy. Not that I'm really good at it either way, but it's definitely easier than the brow is, at least for me. And now I'm going in with Sunlight, which is in the Skin Twinkle highlighting palette by Tarte, and I'm just going to put that on top of my blush. And now I'm just going to finish up with the Rocket Volume Express by Maybelline. This is like one of my all-time favorite mascaras to use. And lastly, I'm going in with the Too Faced lipstick. I don't actually know what this is called, but it's in the gorgeous gold packaging, and this is the color Sugar Daddy. I wore this in my last video, and I am obsessed with this shade. It is a great product, and I'm so happy I own it. And that is it for my video. I will do a quick rundown of everything I shared just one more time so you know my complete thoughts. First off, the Naked Skin foundation I'm obsessed with. I seriously love it so much. I cannot like say enough good things about it. This is seriously such an awesome foundation. I think it sits on my skin very nicely, and it creates a nice canvas and even playing field for the rest of my makeup, and I just love it so much. And the Smashbox primer water, I'm just a little iffy on. I'm not convinced it does anything substantial that really helps. So I don't know, I'd probably skip this on the next purchase of Sephora. My Milani Baked Blush, I love. I just think I need to work with it a little more and really figure out how I like to wear it. But other than that, I think it's a gorgeous color. It is in Bellissimo Bronze, and I don't know, it's just gorgeous. All the baked blushes by Milani are, so yeah, Milani is just killing it in general. The Tarte Smooth Operator, I don't like the packaging so much. I think they need a little more access to the product in here, just because 2 holes, that's not really going to cut it. That's not going to give me enough product for my face. I have to sit, kind of tap it out for a while, which is kind of frustrating, but so far I think the powder itself is very nice. I think it set my skin very well, and yeah, I'll just have to keep using it more and see how it wears throughout the day. The Dallas blush is stunning. It's so gorgeous. I am obsessed. I'm gonna say that a lot in this video, I can already tell. And what else? The Too Faced lipstick I think is gorgeous as well. I love this color. It's in the color Sugar Daddy, which, funny story, I was shopping with my mom when I actually bought this, and I was like kind of talking to her about the shades, and I was like, oh, which one do you think I should get? And she just looked at me like with a straight face and was like, oh, sugar daddy. And I don't know, hearing your mom say sugar daddy in like such a serious way, it was just funny. The packaging is super nice. It kind of slides on slowly, and yeah, it's just amazing. And the Tarte Skin Twinkle Highlighting Palette, again, amazing product. I will link my review down below. It was my last video posted, and I'm just really impressed. I think it's a gorgeous palette. I really like setting my under eye concealer with this middle shade like you saw me do. I think it's just gorgeous, and it really helps to kind of lift my bags, which are pretty bad. But yeah, I just really like this palette. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Leave me any kind of comment down below. I would love to hear from you as always, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.